Ah, perfect sync. Synced up with the lo-fi version of the song and the actual menu music. It's actually awesome. Alright, cool guys. Well, hey, I'm back again. I'm your captain, Mick speaking. And today we're going to go ahead and play a little bit more of Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap again. The Legend of My Ass, once more. And yeah, today we're going to get right back into it. Last time that we played, we were going through the initial dungeon of the game. I actually don't remember what it's called. It's like the Earth Dungeon or whatever. Like, wherever you find the Earth element, where you fight the big shoo-shoo. Basically that is it. So, yeah, we're going to be playing that today, and I'm looking forward to getting back into it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Hell yeah. So, start. Controls are all good. Let me make sure my thing is back on. Hey, what's going on, Ari? How you doing tonight? Glad you could stop by. Hope everything's going well. I know I just talked to you a little bit earlier, and I remember you mentioned to me that you're going to be moving pretty soon, which is fantastic. I'm very excited for you. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see how that goes. I know it's going to be a long trip. I know you've got a 5-day drive, which is pretty crazy. I'm tired, worked overtime. Oof. That's definitely rough. I hope it went, I hope you got some good paid overtime from that, though, at least. Chronos, a forbidding and rocky place with many steep cliffs, lies just west of Hyrule Town. We gotta equip ourselves in town before risking the journey. Awesome, let's go ahead and do it. Everything going well besides that, Ari? I know that obviously you're preparing for your trip, but are you pretty excited? What's the first thing you plan to do once you get to Oregon for your move? Not saying where in Oregon, because I don't want to dox your location, obviously. Hey, I want to see the Picori too. Can I? Can I? Huh? Can I? What do we have here? Hey, you want to know what I heard? I heard that only kids can see the Picori. Oh yeah, I've got Kinstone with this kid. Interesting. Hey, you don't have any Kinstone pieces? How can you use Kinstones if you don't have any Kinstone pieces? Gotcha, okay. I'll have to make sure I can find some. A little bit. I had to take over a project for work and everyone was asking me questions. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, Ari and I used to work for the same job. I worked at her company back in the day, which was a cool company. I just moved on to a different one later on, but I know she's taken my place and she's kicking ass there, so it's pretty awesome. Really want to play a game, but this place isn't open yet. I guess just got here too early. That's right. Can I get on this hole? Oh, yeah, there we go. Come on, is there a piece of heart? Let's see if we can find one. Oh, shit. No, I can't go there yet, I guess. That's fine. I'm gonna decorate my room first for sure. Hell yeah, that's gonna be awesome. So I know you have a 3-bedroom apartment, because I know you're moving in with, Brian and Veronica. So it's just 3 bedrooms. So I know you've got, like, you know, your 3 bedrooms, and then living room, you know, bathroom. Like, what else do you have there? This is a cute-ass looking game. Was this Game Boy Advance? Yeah, Game Boy Advance. This is like one of probably my favorite game on the GBA, actually. I absolutely loved it as a kid. I actually didn't beat it. I get to the final boss, and then I just, like, didn't finish it. I was having a tough time with it, basically, so that was my challenge with that. But it's a great game, and I absolutely love it. One of the best, like, Zelda games, in my opinion. Buggity buggity boo! Did I scare ya? No, bitch. Brian is living in the basement. Cool, that's awesome. Is it a pretty big basement? I remember my roommate, he was originally going to move into a basement with a bunch of his friends in Baltimore before we moved in together, and he was like, I really didn't want to move into a basement, but hopefully the one he's living in is going to be a lot more spacious, hopefully. Yeah, I lived in my parents' basement back when I was, like, in elementary school and middle school, and then I just moved back upstairs, which, that was pretty nice. Then my brother moved back down there, so that was cool. We used to call it the dungeon because it was kind of scary to, like, walk back upstairs from there. Definitely not the most ideal, but not bad either. Hey, what do you want? My sister's not here. She's at school. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let me put the pots around. I forgot that I can talk to animals once I do this. Oh! Hey, we gave me follower. Oh! Who's the follower? I can't see that. Stiff Yefflins. Ayo, Mike. Hey, what's going on? Who's, Stiffy Yellins? I'm not sure who this is. I might know you. I feel like that name sounds familiar. It's, oh, James! Hey, what's going on, dude? Hey! How you doing? No, I absolutely know Jay Asuna. How's it going, James? Good to see you, dude. Glad you could stop by. I haven't seen you or talked to you in forever. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, just been playing a few more games on Twitch recently. I've been trying to get back into streaming again since I kind of missed it, and I kind of wanted to try doing it a bit more myself. You know, doing like game streams and art streams and like a lot of stuff like that. So yeah, it's been pretty fun. How's everything been with you, James? The mayor's doing a fine job, no matter what people say. I am, man. Just reached affiliate on here, dude. I've been playing drums. Oh, dude, that is awesome. Damn, you already reached affiliate. Hell yeah. Well, congrats, dude. I hope it goes well. I'll definitely I'll make sure to follow you afterward, actually. Let me, here, you know what? Let me find your account, because I actually want to make sure I remember this. That way I can find you on here. Your name on here is Stiff Islands. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Just that way I remind myself and don't forget later. Let me take a look. Stiff Islands. There we go. Hell yeah. Awesome. Sweet, dude. Just followed you. Yeah, I do definitely forget a lot, so I don't want to do that. Literally, my friend that I've known for, like, several months, like, came in, like, to my chat yesterday. I'm like, A Crystal? Who's A Crystal? And he's like, no, dude, it's Alan. It's your buddy Alan. I was literally at your house yesterday. And I'm like, oh, dude, I forgot that was the name of your account. So, yeah. The reason I'm excited is I can post stuff like this. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, is that Weezer? Dude, fuck yeah, Weezer emote. That's awesome. Well, I definitely will have to stop by in the future, dude. I'll have to check out your drumming. I remember you were really into that back when we used to talk back in the day, so that's awesome. Hell yeah. I feel like every year there ends up being like a new Weezer album cover meme, and I fucking love it, dude. It's great. Oh, hell yeah, Keystone. Let's go. Bring happiness. It's Weezer with my face. Oh, you know what? I actually, when I went onto your profile, I did see that on there. That's awesome. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Sweet. Well, I'm hoping Twitch is going well so far. How long have you been streaming for in here? Yeah, I only started streaming back in April, so I've been doing it for a few months now. I think I'm at like 33 followers right now, so pretty close to affiliates, so pretty excited about that. Can't wait to see if things progress further. I'm debating on if I'm going to go with affiliate immediately, just because I know they have like ads like pop up immediately when like you get affiliate, you have to have commercials on there. So I'm like debating on if I want to do it right away, but we'll have to say, literally 2 weeks. Hey, you know what? That's actually pretty awesome. You know, I think it makes sense because, I mean, drumming and music are like a really like popular, like niche thing that not everybody can do. So I think that's probably why, probably helped you to pop off a lot. So that's awesome, dude. Hell yeah. There's no legend that something big will happen when Hyrule's bell rings. Ah, cool. All right, can I trade a kinstone with this lady? All right, let me take a look. Oh, nope, I don't have the right one. But that's awesome, dude. Even if I had like 20 followers from like 2017, but also became friends with popular streamers that gave me a push. That's great, dude. Hell yeah. And it's the way you gotta do it, you know? Networking is definitely super important, so something I've been trying to do a little bit more. That's why I've been trying to raid people a lot more often, just because I think it's like a nice gesture to other people to try and, you know, try and help the community out with, you know, the gaming community or like, you know, video games, like stuff like that. So yeah, I've just been doing a lot of that stuff. But yeah, been enjoying myself doing streaming. I've been doing a couple of Jackbox streams the last couple of weeks, which has been great. I just thought I would take a little break and play a little, couple single player games again. But I was playing a lot of Elden Ring earlier and stuff like that, so that's been awesome. Have you mostly just been drumming, or have you been gaming as well? Or mostly just drumming overall? Stamp, right to left. Drumming guitar. Oh, guitar too. Hell yeah, man. Jack of all trades. That's awesome, dude. The Swiftblade School in the south end of town is really awesome. The teacher, Swiftblade, has an amazing direct teaching style. Yeah, cool. Do you have a band right now, or are you mostly just going solo with a lot of your, you know, your drumming and your guitar? A Renaissance man, yeah. I come from a faraway land. You can tell me by my clothing, can't you? You want a few skin stones? Sure, let's see how well they fit. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I've always wanted to learn how to play an instrument, but I don't know, I was never really that good at it. I tried guitar back when I was a kid, and I was never very good at it, unfortunately. But hey, I always respect people that are great with different things. Are you still skateboarding? Because I remember back in the day you were super into boarding. When I get into a band, but I have no time. Makes sense, yeah. I don't really have much time either. I work like 40 hours a week, so I don't really have the time to do a lot of other hobbies, unfortunately. But yeah, I've got Twitch, and I've got TikTok. I'm doing a lot of TikToks actually right now, too. Yeah, if you want to check out some of my TikToks, I've actually got a link down below with some of the ones I've been doing recently. Mostly just like funny stories from like back in college or, you know, back in the day. So, I don't know, it's pretty funny on there. I bet it hurts your fingies. Also, I still skate here and there. Nice, that's awesome, dude. Hell yeah. No matter how many times I see that happen, it still straddles me. Do you have any... I don't TikTok, I'm on Instagram though. Oh shit, hell yeah. I'll have to find you on Instagram too. What's your Instagram account? I'm usually on there as well. School's in session right now, so I'm afraid I can't let you in. Okay. Oh, it looks like they're having fun in there. I wish I could play with them. Sorry, but I can't let you pass. There are monsters out there. Alright, cool. Yeah, Brian and I just dump all your TikTok reels on Instagram. Yeah, you know what? I probably should just do that. I think that makes a lot of sense. Plus, like, it would probably help to just get another platform where I can get followers from and stuff. So, yeah, I don't think that would be a bad idea at all, actually. Steph Island, same as here with periods between. Nice. Oh, I thought you were saying Brian and you were talking about me doing that. No, I probably should just do that, honestly. I've been trying to figure out the algorithm to, like, find the right time to put on my TikToks. I was planning on putting one today, but I got a little bit busy over the weekend, so I didn't really have time to make a new one. But I'll have one out tomorrow, but it's going to be a little bit shorter, so we'll see how it goes. Sweet. Just follow, dude. I think the mayor's doing a fine job. Alright, I talked to that guy already. Is there anything over here? That's unfortunate. They're not open yet. Oh well. We'll just have to come back later, won't we? But, oh, god damn it. I still can't go in. Alright, I've done enough exploring in the town. I guess I'll go somewhere else for the time being. But, yeah, just been trying to experiment with more, like, social media platforms recently. Just because, like, I found that it's pretty important to have, like, a wider net to cast in order to, like, ideally find more people to find your content. And just kind of learning more about algorithms and things like that. So I've been trying to learn a little bit about that with, like, Twitter and Instagram and, you know, TikTok and Twitch to find out, like, what are the best times to go on and, like, what are ideal, like, types of content you should be doing. So I think, like, I'm still trying to make art that I enjoy, but I'm also trying to find ways that I can kind of compromise and make art that I enjoy, but make it appealing to kind of what is working for current algorithms on most websites and stuff like that. Catch 2 of them within 27 seconds, please. And you can't go into the buildings or leave town. Alright. Oh shit, where the hell are they? Okay, damn it. Okay. There we go. Come on. Let's go. Alright, where's the next one? Hell yeah. Another chicken? Ooh. Oh shit. No. God damn it. Come back here. No. No. What the fuck? Come on. Get in there, bitch. Wait, were there only 2? I have no idea. Time's up. That's it. Yeah, I'm definitely, Twitter's so hard. Nowadays, I feel like the Twitter algorithm has become, like, a lot harder to, like, gain traction on than it used to, which has been difficult. But TikTok has been really good to find followers on recently, just because, it's, like, the biggest platform right now, and I think discoverability is, like, super high. So I think that's been very nice overall for me, like trying something to where I'm feeling like I'm getting a bit of feedback. And even YouTube Shorts, that's actually been like one that's been quite good too. Because I think YouTube is really trying to push YouTube Shorts right now to be a bigger thing. So they're actually promoting a lot more of them compared to like what they do with like a regular YouTube video. Yeah, I definitely need to learn that stuff, but TBH, I'm doing this for fun. I play music every day with people watching, so I just made a way for people to watch. No, yeah, I think that's the way to go, honestly. Like, I think it's more important that you're having fun with it than, like, trying to, like, min-max the algorithms and, like, trying to do that stuff, which I'm also trying to do, too, because I like just talking to people and, like, having a fun time while playing games or, like, doing stuff like that, because it's really fun for me, and it's just a nice way to, like, socially interact with, like, a lot of people. But I do want to try and, like, do more of it in the future, just because it's, like, it's really enjoyable, and, like, I'd like to get, like, more people to watch, because I think it would just be fun to have more people to talk to, and just, like, more people to see, like, I don't know, my personality, so, yeah, I think it'd be cool. Yeah, that's what I want to start doing, that with drawing streams. Yeah, and I want to get back into drawing streams, too. I think it'd be good. I think the only thing that I struggle with, like, drawing streams, that I'm often, like, very slow with drawing, because I'm, like, always, like, finding references before I start, like, making a piece, and then I feel like I take a lot of time with certain pieces. I definitely do want to try and do a bit more drawing streams in the future, but I want to make sure that I'm like I'm able to properly split my focus well between talking to my audience and drawing at the same time. Because like drawing and gaming, gaming and talking to people I'm very good at, I would say, but drawing and talking to people is like tough for me because it's almost like a different part of my brain that I have to reach into when it comes to drawing. Speaking of drawing streams, is Cartov still a thing? You know what? I have no idea. I feel like it probably is still around because we used to use that all the time back in the day when we were like streaming back then. But yeah, I don't really use it. I haven't used it in a long time. I feel like it's probably still around, but I imagine not as many people are using it just because now like, you know, Twitch is kind of just a better platform for getting an audience. But I imagine there's still probably people out there who are still using it. Yeah, but Cartov was pretty cool. I remember, like, we would have, like, mods pop in, like, all the time there, which was kind of annoying. But, like, otherwise it wasn't a bad platform overall. Definitely nostalgic. I'm trying to think of other streaming platforms that we used like back in the day. Remember that? Oh, the mods. Well, I forgot about that. Yeah. Do you remember Rabbit? That was another interesting streaming platform. Not for like gaming, but it was like one of the early like streaming platforms for like when you wanted to stream a movie with your friends like online. It was kind of like before they had like what was it, like the Netflix like party app and things like that. What was the other thing? Well, I guess like where you could like multi-stream with other people like a movie. Like if you had friends on Discord and you wanted to like share it, that was like before Discord was around, so you could just like stream movies through there. Rabbit, I believe it was called. But that was pretty cool. I liked it a lot. Rabbit was before sharing your screen on Discord. Yeah, that was like before everything. I mean, I remember back when I talked to you back in the day, that was like when we were still using Skype, which is like crazy because like Skype feels like a billion years ago. Like that was the Stone Age of like talking to people on the internet, which is like kind of funny. Like before they had like, you know, Discord like channels, because I mean you didn't have Skype channels back then. Oh my god, yeah, Skype was like the worst. Like I really don't have a lot of problems with like Discord as far as like the quality of like actually calling people on there. That's honestly like really good, I would say. I haven't had too many problems with it at all since like it became a thing like 5 or 6 years ago when it became like super popular. So definitely the best Switch of all time. And, yeah, it's weird, because, like, I feel like Microsoft just didn't do anything about it. Hey, what's going on, Dan? Good to see you, dude. How you doing? I hated Skype, but the dial-up song did slap. Oh, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I do remember that. That was pretty good. How you doing, Dan? Do you remember the good old Skype days from, like, way back yonder? Back when, we were living in the Stone Ages? How do I get over to Tall Heights? I can't even remember. I think Tall Heights is a carryover from Link's Awakening, because I think they had that there as well. But obviously that was in like a different island and like the dream of a giant windfish, and this is like a actual Hyrule, so I have no idea like how that works lore-wise. Alright. Oh, okay, so yeah, I think I go over this way. Let me see if I can go through here. Yeah, wow, James, didn't expect to see you here. Yeah, I know, blast from the past. Yeah, Skype was something. I guess maybe I go over this way. Oh, you know what? Maybe I have to do a quest to get around this area in order to, like, get through. Or maybe I have to go up and around, potentially. That might be what I have to do as well. Let me talk to Ezlo. What does he have to say? Mountain Chronicles are forbidding and for rocky places, down cliffs, and lights from spiral. We gotta equip ourselves in town before risking the journey. Do I need any other items? I don't even know, actually. Oh, maybe I can talk to this guy. Welcome to Ren's Shoe Shop. All my shoes are done when I wake up. You know, I can make shoes in my sleep, but I must be in the right job. Okay. Oh, you know what? I can shrink using this. I think I have to go through here before I can do anything else. Yeah, can't feel about it. I'm forgetting. I'm sorry. It's familiar, though. It's all good. Yeah, I think you guys vaguely knew each other from back in the old internet days. Even some human objects are portals to the Minish world. This Minish may not look much, but they are quite crafty. Oh, do I go through here? Is there a hole there that I can go through? Oh yeah, this is the, what was it? The cobbler story about the guy who, like, had the shoes that magically made themselves. I always liked that they kind of, like, referenced that. That was cute. Oh, can I go through here? Oh, damn it, no, I can't. How do I move around? Okay, maybe I have to go down here, and then I can go outside, potentially? Can I do that? Nope, okay, apparently not. Unfortunate. How do I go through here? Look good. French, you see? Doing good. Finished chapter 3 together. Yep. Okay, what your name on? Yeah. Hey, what's your name there? Big Shoe. Yeah, Big Shoe. Yep, the old streaming days. I think I have to go through here. Can we go in there? Oh, they're not open yet either. Damn it. I knew the day part was ringing something. Yeah, exactly. Oh, do I have to do something in here? I think I do. Perhaps they give out free samples that say what you asked for me. Hell yeah, let's do it. Welcome. Please bring whatever you'd like to buy up to the register. Alright, what do I do? Speak. Must make deliciousness. Okay, do I just, like, take one of these? Oh, just bring whatever you'd like to buy up to the register. Okay, I do that. Alright, I think I do it over here. Wheaten pita. Ah, that's a clever name. Tastes a slice of cake, which may or not have something special in it. It's a moist cream-filled bargain at only 60... Oh, I can't buy that yet. I do remember these have kinstones inside them, so I could get that later. So we'll have to see. Yeah, but those old streaming days were fun. I definitely look back on that really fondly. Do I go this way? Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can go in the mayor's house. Oh, no. Is this the mayor's house? I don't think so. But isn't Link? It is good to see you again. School's in session right now, so I'm afraid I can't let you in. No, I already talked to that lady. Okay, let me move around here. Can I go this way? What? Dude, these guys are all blocking my path. Is there anything I can do here? Oh, you know what? I think I might know what to do. I think I have to get a kinstone and then use it to get past a certain area. No, okay. I can't go there. That's fine. Weird. Came back from working at the grocery store at like midnight, staying by and chatting in the channel. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, it was actually our friend Tracy. She used to stream all the time back in the day, and we used to stream with her. I was in the calls a lot, and it was really fun. So we would be doing those like all the time back in the day. It was pretty great. I didn't host the streams myself, but I was there pretty often. So yeah, it was awesome. I loved it back in the day. Still played school. Okay, I already talked to that guy. Teacher still plays amazingly to our style. Wish I could train here. Who the hell do I talk to? Okay. Let me look up a guide, because now I'm like totally dumb and I can't remember how to get past this area. All right. Minish cap walkthrough. All right, let's take a look and see what we can find. Deepwood Shrine. Already got to that place. Not there. Okay. Eve of Flames. Let me take a look at that. Maybe I'll find my answers there. Okay, where do you enter? Hurdy-gurdy man. Let's see. Give you your kinstone. Here are the tree in the south field. There are a few things that we can do here in Hyrule. Step to the west of the entrance to South Hyrule Field. Walk inside to meet the Swiftblade. Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright, so I guess I'll do that first. Next, move to the center of town. The north part of town, just the entrance. Find another wind crest. Okay, wait, what else is here? I have to find this. Once you're ready to press south. Okay. If you speak to him, he states that he wants you to prove yourself by doing spinning. Oh, okay, got it. I have to do a spinning attack first. It was my looking through his Nintendo Power magazine. No, literally, like, I actually, for this game, I wouldn't have been able to get that far in the game without Nintendo Power, like, actually. Like, back in the day, I used to go to the library all the time when I was a kid and just take out the Nintendo Power magazines, because my library always provided Nintendo Power magazines, like every month, I think, when they always came out. And when I was a kid, I think it was around 2005 that this game came out. I would go to my library and just check out that magazine before anybody else. So like I would literally run to the library before any of the other kids got there, so that way I could always get it first, because I wanted to like get this guide to be able to beat the game as a kid. It was like that intense. Oh, you know what? I know what to do. I have to go over here, and then I could find a thing to shrink down with. Okay, let me try that. Oh, here we go, Swiftblade. Okay, I didn't even see this house here. I'm Swiftblade, finest swordsman in all of Hyrule. You train with me, I guarantee that you will increase your skill dramatically. So, would you like to train here? Please. We shall start with the most basic of all techniques. I shall teach you the spin attack. Also, how much do you hate the idea that I DM'd you about yesterday? Oh wait, did you message me yesterday? I don't actually think I noticed. Hold a second, let me take a look. Let's see. Oh, I've got your message here, Dan. I didn't see this. Sorry at the time. Let me take a look. Oh, okay, interesting. Also, I had an idea that hit me with what happened in that D&D session you were telling me about. If you got the script just right, that'd be a really great TikTok. Oh my god, yeah. No, that actually would be a really funny story if I told that. We had a D&D session yesterday, and, not yesterday, 3 days? What day is it today? It's Tuesday. Yeah, Saturday. And, my buddies were playing D&D, and they kept, like, wanting to sleep with the barmaid, so I had to be like, oh, of course, I'll sleep with your characters, and I had to keep acting that out through the game, and I was like, oh my god, this is so goofy. No, actually, I think that would be a great story. That's why I'm playing more D&D, because, like, I want to have, like, funny, goofy stories that we can tell for, like, the future, because I always see, like, a lot of great D&D stories, like, told on, on YouTube or, like, on other platforms. So I think it would actually be really cool to, like, have in the future, like, just tell about, like, funny, like, D&D situations I've had, like, in the future. I've only played 4 D&D sessions as a DM so far, so I'll have to definitely, like, collect more stories as I go on, but I'm sure I'll have quite a plethora as time goes on in the future, for sure. But I like the idea, Dan. That's actually pretty smart. I need to build up a repertoire of good stories, though. Gotta think of quite a few. Although I have like 30 or 35 stories written down for my life that I want to tell in the future, so got quite a few in my pocket that'll be pretty funny. Yeah, for future TikToks. I've actually got one that I'm gonna be going and doing tomorrow. It's not a story TikTok, it's actually just like a meme TikTok, basically, where like I wanted to experiment a little bit with using shorter TikToks that I could do that, like, because from what I've seen, like, the TikTok algorithm definitely supports more videos that are, like, around the 10 to 20 second length. So I want to experiment a little bit to see, like, okay, can I make, like, a meme video and see if that'll take off if it's only, like, 15 to 20 seconds? Like, how well will that do? Because I've definitely seen the shorter videos generally do a lot better than the longer videos, so I want to see if maybe that'll work and just experiment to see, like if that's actually true or not. I mean, it might not be a good enough video to actually work or not, but hey, I might as well try. But hey, you know, I think it'll still be good. But I still want to make my slightly longer TikTok videos to see if I can tell good stories and have that funny editing throughout as well, because I think they're enjoyable. Let's see. I've got too many Mikey stories. Oh no, I know you've got plenty. You've got so many you can tell. Well, if you can think of any that, like, I can't tell quite as well, definitely write them down in the future, because, like, I don't mind being a clown and embarrassing myself. I think that's actually very funny. So, hey, the more you can think of, the merrier. So go for it, Ari. I give you full permission to lay it loose on me. Oh, you know what? Can I shrink down from here? Is there, like, a pot I can use to shrink? Oh, you know what? No, I gotta tell that guy I gotta use the sword technique in front of him to get past, so I'll do that first. The way I would do it is not let the viewer know it was during a D&D session till the very end. Oh, yeah, I guess I could tell it like that. Kind of an unreliable narrative or anywhere. That wouldn't be too bad overall. But I think that would be pretty funny. The element of surprise. No, exactly. Like, why would you do this? And like, oh, it was in D&D, of course. Still dangerous, but maybe you can handle it. Well, let's see how you do. Show me the spin attack. Oh, wait, shit. That's the bomb attack. Never mind. Haha, take that. Okay, wait. All right, let me do it again. Okay, let me try this time. Bam, let's go. Hell yeah. That's the one. But there are monsters out there. Okay, you just make sure you're careful. All right, cool, let's go. Mountain Krenel. Oh, it's called Mountain Krenel. Okay, gotcha. Cool, that's good to know. Yeah. Well, I remember one story that would actually be really funny to tell in the future is back when back when we were in college at our school that we went to. I'm not gonna say where we went to school online just because I'll keep that private for right now. I don't know. It doesn't really matter that much. But in the school that we went to back in college, I remember we were watching a horror movie. I think it was what was it? It was Hereditary. We were watching Hereditary all together. It was you, Brian, Veronica, Bobby, and I think Arlie was there too. I can't remember. We were watching Hereditary. I think Raw as well. We were watching that, and we all got like terrified. And Brian was like absolutely scared of like going to bed, but we were all like very drunk. So like, you know, none of us could like drive back home at the time. And I think I was at your place as well. So like I slept on the couch. So I think earlier in the day, I wanted to call dibs on the couch so that way I could get it first. And after we watched that scary movie, I was like, oh, you know, I'll just take the couch because it's like more comfortable. And then I think Brian took Veronica's bed. I think Veronica was actually out of town at the time, so she wasn't there. But yeah, Brian ended up taking Veronica's bed because she was out of town. And then we like opened up her bed because she hadn't been there in like 3 months because it was like over the summer, so nobody had been using the bed for a while. So there were like 3 or 4 cockroaches just lying dead in the bed. And like Brian was like drunk and like terrified after like what he had seen from the movie. He's like, oh fuck no, dude. Like he was like so scared after that. The cockroach story, yeah, that was so funny. And then I think he turns to you, Ari, and then he says, Ari, can I sleep on the couch instead? And then I'm like, actually, Brian, I call dibs on the couch tonight. And he's like, oh shit, dude. So I definitely, I kind of screwed Brian over in that situation. But hey, it was, you know, it was definitely better than sleeping in the cockroach bed. So I'm definitely glad I called dibs at the end. That was so funny. I need to tell that story. That was a great one. I have a lot of cockroach-related stories to tell. I feel like I've been through the ringer with cockroaches in the past. So I could definitely tell my piece on plenty. He was like, bro, please. Yeah, he was begging me. And I'm like, dude, no. I'm sorry, dude. I can't. I already called dibs, and I hate cockroaches. Oh my god, that was so fucking funny. I felt so bad, but I'm like, you know what? It's fine. To be fair, it was not the most comfortable situation, because you remember your couch, like, back in your old apartment. I remember that couch. It's like, it's a comfortable couch, but it's not a very comfortable couch to, like, lie in and, like, go to sleep in, because it's, like, smaller than, like, it's obviously smaller than a twin bed, but it's, like, I don't know, it felt like this narrow as far as the amount of, like, width that you had to lie down in, so I was, like, really struggling to, like, get settled into there, and also, it was, I think, the end of August or the beginning of September, so it was, like, really hot and humid at the time, and I was sweating so much. I was dying from the humidity. It was probably the worst humidity I had ever experienced from like being at your apartment in the middle of like, or at the end of the summer. That was like awful. Yeah, but it was a very funny story. Yeah, hanging out watching movies at your place or over at Bobby and Arlie's place. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that a lot. Oh my god, you know what story I want to tell that's, that you told me back in the day was, I think it was like right before you and I met. It was the story about, what was it again? It was the story of, when you all left for the hurricane and then you guys all fled to like a motel, and it was during that same week that you guys fled the hurricane that all of like the murder clown stuff was going on in South Carolina. And I think you fled to South Carolina from the hurricane. So that stuff was going on at the time. And you remember, I think you mentioned that you heard like noises outside and you thought it was actually like a murder clown or something like that. Hey, what's going on, Jay? Good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Just played a little bit of Zelda tonight, so it's going pretty well. Bro, I forgot about the murder clown shit. Yeah, no, dude, it was so scary. I mean, not really scary, but it was like, it was very funny to see all that stuff happen around that time at least. But the way that Ari described the story to me was very scary. Because I remember the other thing that was like very funny about that situation was, I think you brought all of your pets there. Like, I think collectively, like, the 5 of you, like, fled and brought your pets. And I think you had, like, 3 or 4 or 5 different animals with you that you brought along as well. We watched it too when we ran out to our car. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that was all the talk around me because I live in South Carolina. Oh, yeah. I think you lived in Kansas before, didn't you? I think you did before, James. I can't remember if that's correct or not. Were you in South Carolina or there? I don't remember exactly. Okay, so you were in both. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, use the bomb on this. Okay, let me go ahead and use my bomb. There we go. Yeah, I'm from South Carolina, but I live in Kansas for a bit. Oh, okay, gotcha. I think when I met you, you were probably living in Kansas at the time. Oh, yeah, I gotta use my shield. Let me go ahead and use that. Come on, Deku Scrub. Get over here, you scrub. Ah! Okay, you got me. I'll make it up to you by telling you something good. A friend of mine in a cave just east of here in Trilby Highlands has an item. East of here, interesting. If you're planning on going up Mount Krenel, I think you might need it. Okay. It will get you to the top, but it might just give you the start. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Interesting, to the east. Okay, that's good to know. I guess I'll go there. Only been in 2 tornadoes and a crap ton of blizzards. Was there never an explanation as to why people dressed up as clowns during that time? I think their main reason was probably because of it, because that was like really popular around that time, and I think there were so many it memes surrounding that as well, so I think that might have been the reason why that happened so much then. People were just like being like memeing, but also like, I guess legitimately being psychos or something like that. I have no idea. Moved out there right after graduating high school. Oh, okay, gotcha, cool. Okay, technically 3 when that one freak tornado it hit in North Carolina. Oh, sorry, in New Hampshire. Back in, like, 2008. Gotcha. Moved back to South Carolina in November 2019. Gotcha, that's cool. Nice, dude. Yeah, I actually moved out to Texas for about 2 years, from 2020 to the end of 2021. I was for work, and it was pretty cool, but it was also kind of bad because I was alone during the pandemic, so that kind of sucked, but it was an interesting experience for sure. I got hit in a lot of, I actually got hit in a blizzard during that time because it was during the really bad winter snowstorm they had in Texas, and I got caught right in the middle of it because I was in central Texas, so it was awful at the time. I think you're mixing stories, or I don't know, but we got an Amber Alert for a kidnapper, and the address is literally like close to our hotel's address, and Bobby is outside smoking. We were like, we're slamming on the window for her to come in the room. Oh, okay, gotcha. You gotta tell me more about that story, because like, I would actually love to hear, actually, you know what, maybe, Eric, you and I, we should do like a duet TikTok and tell it like simultaneously, and then like we can go through the events of the story. I think that actually would be pretty funny if we tried to do something like that, because you could probably tell it way better than I could, or you give me the notes of the story, because I'd love to tell that because I think it's so funny, but it's also terrifying at the same time. Oh, so I was getting both mixed up. Gotcha, because I know that you also watched it around the same time, so maybe I'm mixing both of those up in that regard. Yeah, that'd be funny. Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of your TikToks, Ari. They're pretty good. I remember you had, like, one funny TikTok. I think it was, like, what about you walking around Savannah at night? I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember you used, like, the SpongeBob walking sound effect, like, in your TikTok, like, where he's, like, stepping. I don't remember exactly which one it was. No, we were just being babies and spooked ourselves. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, those are, that's one story I remember that was really funny. I'm trying to think of any other funny stories from back in college. Yeah, those were pretty funny overall. I feel like during my years at that school, because I transferred schools like in 2016 to the one we went to in Georgia. So I think that like, I feel like I was a bit more of an introvert during that time. So like I hung out with people, but like I hung out with like a bunch of other introverts. So we didn't go out and do a lot of like crazy shit during that time. But I had plenty of funny stories for sure. There we go. But yeah, old college days, pretty funny. I do want to tell the story of when I got caught in a snowstorm. Speaking of which, like, you know, when Jay was talking about that in the chat earlier, like, I think it'd be pretty cool to talk about, like, that whole situation, because that was terrifying as well. I know, Ari, you got caught in a little bit of that as well, because you were north of where I was, so that was pretty terrifying. see, there was a good bit in time. I was being a roadie for my friend's band, and the shit that would happen was hilarious. Oh, dude, I would love to hear about that. That's fucking awesome. Dude, being a roadie, like, for a band, that's like... That you could have some insane stories from that. That's really cool. I'd actually love to hear more about that. Can you tell me any specific stories from, like, anything that stands out to you that was, like, pretty cool from that time? When you and your family said the exact same thing, one after the other, at the dessert place... Yeah, that was such a funny story, too. Yeah, I think, like... Oh, God, this is a funny one. Oh, the one I have to tell as well that happened at that same dessert place in our town was... what happened? It was when you met those guys for BuzzFeed. I think my sister and you noticed two guys in... I guess I'll say where we were. We were in Savannah, Georgia at the time. It's fine. I'll tell people about that. But, when we were in Savannah, Georgia at the time, we were hanging out. It was like my sister, Ariana, and my parents, and we were hanging out there. And these two guys who were like BuzzFeed content creators were walking down the street, because you had a lot of celebrities that would hang out in like Savannah pretty often. And these two guys were walking past, and then my sister's like, "Oh my God, those guys are from I think they're the Try It guys, or I don't remember what they're called exactly." When your sister got the BuzzFeed guys wrong, and I got attacked on Twitter. Yeah, dude, that was an insane story. I have to tell that one too. I'll tell the one that makes fun of me with the ice cream story, and then I'll also tell the one that makes fun of you to split it even between embarrassing stories. Oh my God, that was such a funny experience. Alright, let me take a look. I think that oh, you know what? I'll find that item down there. I think I have to go down that way, I believe. Yeah, let me go ahead and try that. Yeah, when your sister got the, worth it, let's see. I got called by a BuzzFeed stand. Oh my God! Idiot by a BuzzFeed stand, yeah. Oh, you know what? I can probably pull that with this. Let me try that. Did that work? No, it's not gonna work. Damn it. How the hell do I get down there? I feel like I had trouble getting through here when I was a kid, too. It wasn't a serious production, but I remember one time our friend Curtis had to take a piss, but we were taking a weird back road to the venue. There were no bottles in the van. All there was to pee, and it was a large Chick-fil-A cup. You filled the whole thing to the brim. Oh my fucking God. Like a large Chick-fil-A cup too? Damn. The man had to pee. About 5 minutes later, we came by a gas station. Oh my God. Amazing timing. Oh, you know what? I think I need more bombs. I think I have to go through here, and then I'll be able to get through there. How the hell do I get more bombs? Alright, let me go ahead and find some. How do I farm for more bombs? I'll look around, see if I can fight some enemies. Maybe I'll get some that way. Oh, you know what? I can probably buy a couple bombs from the shop here. That's so funny. Yeah, being a roadie in a band must be, like, very fun, but also it must be, like, I know, very difficult, because I guess you're in, like, was it a van that you were in, or was it, like, a trailer, or, like, what kind of vehicle were you guys in? Oh, here we go, there's some more bombs. Alright, awesome. Oh, there's a boomerang, too, hell yeah. Speak. Okay, that's not bad, I'll get that. Awesome, let's go. Hell yeah. And bombs, cool. And then, can I buy this thing? Take a look. Oh my, 300 rubies! Jesus Christ, man! You crazy? Let's see. I really hope that doesn't happen during my road trip. Oh God, yeah, because you're on a 5-day road trip. Yeah, that's possible. I guess the good thing for you, Aries, that I know you're going from Texas to Oregon, so I think that's about 30 hours. So I know you said it's gonna be a 5-day trip. So I guess like maybe you're splitting between like 6 hours each, most likely. That's honestly not that bad, to be honest. So I mean, hopefully it won't be too bad. I wanted a couple road trips. I've driven pretty far as well when I've had to like drive across the country. But yeah, it'll be a lot for sure. But you know that because you said it's gonna happen, right? Dan, I don't want to hear it. Oh my God. Well, you're probably gonna have some crazy stories when you go on that huge road trip too. I'm sure that's gonna be pretty funny. I mean, you and Brian going on a road trip across the country, it's gonna be like a Goofy movie, basically. You guys have to play the Goofy movie soundtrack while you're on your road trip. That would be amazing. What was it? Let's set out on the open road. I don't remember the rest of it, honestly. I remember, like, vaguely the, who was the guy that was, like, the fake Michael Jackson in that movie? I can't remember exactly. His name was, like, Livewire or something like that. You gotta do that song. You gotta do, After today, my life's gonna be over. Or, I don't remember exactly how it went. I'm terrible with remembering songs, honestly. Speaking of which, I go to South Carolina in 2 days. Oh, that's cool, dude. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh, that's right. You're going on vacation. That's going to be sick, dude. I'm actually going to go to the beach as well. I know you mentioned you're going to the beach. I'm going to the beach next week. I'm going to see my grandma who lives over there, so should be pretty cool. I'm excited about that. Haven't seen her in a couple months. It'll be nice. You know, this most deluxe of all bottles. Oh, dude, hell yeah. I got a bottle. Fuck yeah. So what do you say, huh? Sure. Yeah, let's go, dude. Yes, empty bottle. Always get an empty bottle. Ah, I can fill this empty bottle with my piss, just like that that Chick-fil-A cup. Time to Bear Grylls it. Let's see. 6 hours the first day, and 8 hours, and then 4 to 5 hours the rest of the days. Life is going to be over. Life is going to be over. God damn it! I totally forgot about that. The name of that song. I'm so dumb. I honestly feel like that movie might be my favorite Disney movie. It's so good. Like, legitimately, like, it's just so good. It's a great father-son movie, and also it just has some great songs, and also, I don't know, I really like the theme of the movie. It's just a very fun, like, father-son bonding trip. It's awesome. It's a great film. Dude, Gatorade bottles are a savior. You gotta do what you gotta do. No, absolutely. Like, I definitely would not judge anybody pissing in bottles. Just how it is. Mike, don't sing the songs. The mouse may sue. They're huge and can hold a large volume. You're right. You put water in your bottle. Sprinkle it on different things. Sprinkle it on different things. There we go. Oh, they do the Mario sound. I forgot about that. That's cool. The Mario growing sound from the original game. Shield back. Hell yeah. Let's go. Yeah, that are big gulps for sure, too. Like a 7-Eleven big gulp, like... Yeah, you're gonna hold a lot of piss in that thing. There we go. I'm sure there's some other funny stories I could tell in the future as well. Like, obviously, I'm telling them here on stream as well, and I have edited down a couple of my my stream videos in the past for content on TikTok as well. But I kind of find that generally it's a little bit better when I can edit it to like the exact time I want. That way I can make it as like short and streamlined as possible to make it a little bit funnier with the timing. So that's why I kind of want to go and like pre-record it myself, just have it be a little bit funnier with the editing in that regard. But yeah, that's usually how I go about doing it. Gonna use my racetrack Sodapalooza cup. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Racetrack is a big gas station down in Texas. I don't think I really saw a lot of Racetrack gas stations back when I was in Texas. At least not in Austin. We had like a lot of, I think we had a lot of Exxons down there. I also mostly went to like the HEB gas station because it was so close by. That was pretty convenient for me for the most part. Oh yeah, like the movie Rat Race. Yeah, I think I only saw at the beginning of Rat Race. I never watched like a whole lot of it. I really liked, what was it called? The Great Race. It had like, was it John, who's that? Lemon, something Lemon, like an old actor from like the 60s. There were like a bunch of big actors from there, but it was like a race that took place in like the 1920s. What was that movie called? It was pretty good though. I liked it a lot. I used to rent it a lot when I was, whenever I would go to like my my local movie rental place back when I was a kid. Whenever I was at the beach, I would usually use those pretty often. Yeah, I remember my dad's one of my dad's employees worked at my local beach movie rental place back when I was a kid or like a teenager. And yeah, he was really cool. He would recommend me like a lot of great movies. He lived down there like all summer, which was awesome. And it's funny because I think I remember one time, this was like back in like the early days of rental. I think I was probably like, maybe like 13, 14, maybe even 11. I don't really remember exactly. Like maybe 12, 13 or 14. And I remember I would go to rent movies there pretty often. And I remember I saw that they had a dirty movie section back there. When I was a kid, I was like, what's behind there? And they had like a preview section of like a couple of movies that were kind of like softcore, so you couldn't actually like see anything like really suggestive on the covers. It was like kind of softcore imagery. but leading into it, behind the curtain, you could go to like the back entrance, and then you could get, you know, some naughty movies back there. And I think my dad's employee was like implying like, oh, sorry kid, can't let you in there now, but hey, maybe in a couple years I'll let you sneak back there or something like that. And I'm like, wow, really? That's awesome. And I never did, because I think by that time that place probably closed down, most likely. Oh, that's okay, Dad. I would have done the same thing. Or it's not racetrack. Oh, gotcha. Racetrack. Yeah, I remember dirty movie sections back in the day. That was like a funny thing from that era that you just don't see anymore, which is kind of funny. They didn't have this at Blockbuster, at least from what I remember growing up, but I remember I would see them a lot at plenty of like video stores like back in the day, where they had like the curtain that you would go back to. But yeah, well, wow, really, that's awesome. No, exactly, yeah. But they would have a curtain back there that led you to like the dirty movie section, and sometimes they wouldn't even cover it. Like I remember I would go to my local mall back when I was a kid, or not a kid, but probably like in my like mid to late teens or something like that, and they would have what was the store called? It was like what was it called, like an HVE? What was the video store called? I can't remember. It was like a video place where you could buy like a lot of movies and stuff like that. They had like a really huge like anime collection at the time, which was super cool because you get tons of anime from there. Like back when anime was like super expensive, and the amount of anime you could get from like a single DVD was like very small. But I would go there back in the day, and they didn't even cover up like some of the porn sections at this particular place. In fact, they actually had like hentai out in the middle of the open of this place, which was very funny. So you could literally go there, like nothing's covered up. Like you could have a child like walk back there, and they would see something like that, which is pretty interesting. But as a teenager, for me, I was like, oh hell yeah, that's awesome. So, you know, I would just browse sections, you know, just kind of like peeking, like, you know, curiously, like walking by, not totally looking at it directly because I was too embarrassed, but just, you know, kind of like walking past, like embarrassed, like kind of by. Oh, FYE, that was it. Yeah, I totally forgot about FYE. That was definitely the place. Yeah, we had the local FYE back when I was a teenager, which I'm sure is probably closed down by now. There's no way that place is still open. I think the last time I went there, I was probably like 18 or 19. I was still like buying like anime DVDs, so I probably got it from there most likely. Same here, I remember seeing so many gentlemen's clubs and XXX stores in movies, but never saw any in my area. Alright, I'm gonna peace out for the night. Nice catching back with you, man. Going shamelessly plug and tell you my next stream is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hell yeah, dude, awesome. Well, hey, James, I really appreciate you stopping by, and thank you so much. I definitely want to check out your stream at some point. Hopefully I'll have time to stop by tomorrow, and definitely make sure to follow James. He's super cool, Stiff Islands. He just made affiliate recently, and he's apparently making some great music on his channel, so go check him out. I'm going to give a shameless plug to him as well, so hell yeah. Cool, dude. Well, talk to you later. Have a good night. The wrapped up books in Barnes & Noble. Oh, yeah, those too. Yeah, the wrapped up books. Yeah, they did that all the time with like a lot of the adult novels they had back in the day. And I also remember they would have like those very suggestive ones where they would have those novels they would usually sell to moms that had like the sexy dudes with like the six-pack abs, and they would always like sell those or something like that. And I remember those were always wrapped up. And what was the other ones they had wrapped up as well? They usually had like suggestive manga and anime wrapped up pretty often too. Like I remember Berserk, that was like wrapped up pretty often when you went to go check out that, like, you know, buy that back in the day. And plenty of other things, but yeah, that was definitely an interesting time. I mean, Barnes & Noble still exists, obviously, so I mean, you can go there and like see that if you want to, but it's still kind of funny. Yeah, but those old innocent days. Besides trying to sneakily look at like old like looking at movies in rental stores, I would usually, back at the old beach town I would go to when I was back when I was a kid and kind of a teenager as well. What would I do again? They would have a lot of like very suggestive posters as well. They would sell at a lot of these like knick-knack stores and like touristy stores they had around the area. And they would have like calendars and like posters of like, you know, very attractive women with in their birthday suits, if you will. And I would often just go in there, and then I would just kind of like sneak past and like get a peek at like the poster, but like just kind of like look there. And then my friends and I would go there like all the time and just like kind of browse through the poster sections they would have when we were, like, younger, and we would just spend our afternoons doing that, because we're like, oh my god, this is so awesome. Yeah, it was pretty funny. FYE's still around, but yeah, with streaming really taking over, I'd imagine there's not many left. Yeah, most likely, unfortunately, but, you know, I guess that's just how things are these days. I've been rewatching School Rumble, and I wonder how I was able to watch it so much, with so much fan service. Yeah, I remember that show was, like, pretty suggestive as well. I never watched it growing up, or when I was a teenager, but I'm not surprised. Yes, Mike! I know, I was a dirty boy back when I was a kid. Or back when I was a teenager. Not really, I was pretty innocent when I was younger. I was just very curious when I was, like, growing up, so it was pretty funny. My grandpa, he also had, like, a Playboy calendar in his garage when I was growing up as well, so, whenever, my family would, like, be sitting and eating dinner, or, like, after dinner, I would kind of, like, sneak into the garage and just, like, look at the calendar and just be like, whoa, this is awesome. And that was my grandpa's fault. I think I would have to do, like, yard work for my grandpa, like, back when I was younger, and then, like, I think, like, one time I was supposed to, like, rake the leaves or something like that, or, like, I think, like, maybe, I don't know, probably, like, maybe get some snow out of his driveway, and then I think I went to go look at his calendar, and then I just spent, like, half an hour there, because I really did not want to, like, go out in the snow, but I was like, I'm having a good time, I'm just, you know, just flipping through this calendar, enjoying myself. I know, just teenage days. Do any of you have any funny stories of when you were, like, teenagers and you were caught in 4K looking at something you weren't supposed to? I'd be curious to know if anybody in the chat has anything like that. You should see the things he likes on Twitter. Oh my god. I kind of forget about that a lot, to be honest. Hey, I'm not ashamed, okay? Oh god. Damn, I'm being totally blasted by my friends out here. Now I know for a fact they can see everything. I told him once, like, you know, we can see. I know you can see. I want you all to see. I think I mostly like stuff because I'm like, oh, I like that. I want to support this artist because they make some pretty good art or whatever. Like, usually it's art that I like, if, you know, good pin-up art of, you know, whatever artists are doing and stuff like that. Because I'm just like, oh yeah, that's pretty nice looking. I'll definitely follow that person or, you know, like their stuff. Just to remind myself of it later or whatever, you know? And that's part of the enticing thing to him. No, it's not really enticing. I just think it's funny. I am not ashamed. Alright, time to climb this mountain. Wait, can I climb this thing? No idea. How the hell do I go up? How the hell do I get up here? No idea. LMAO. Let's see. JK. Oh my god. But yeah, tell me, does anybody in the chat have any funny stories of how they were caught in 4K by anybody when they were, like, teenagers or younger or something like that? I would be very curious to know. Oh yeah, definitely. They are good artists. It is weird because I find that, like, a lot of, like, artists that do, like, really suggestive art, like, tend to, like, be some of the best at drawing in general, just because, like, I feel like a lot of them know how to make the human form really well, so I think that is, like, a big part of it, too. Oh yeah, the damage is me. David, how did I get through here? There's gonna be a bomb section. I definitely feel like I got stuck in this area when I was a kid as well, I'm sure. Oh, you know what? I remember, I think I have to, like, do something where I jump across here, and then I'm able to get through there by, like, flying with something? I think it's an item that I get later. Let me take a look. Maybe if I go this way, I'll find something. Oh yeah, here we go. There's another bomb area. Okay, let's go ahead and try that. Like, were any of you caught in 4K by your parents? Like, I guess, like, looking at something you weren't supposed to, or doing something you weren't supposed to in that regard? Because I always find those stories to be very funny. My brother and I didn't have a lot of exposure to anything like that. Private school, church life, etc. Ah, gotcha. Ah, good church-going boy. Understandable. I know my parents never caught me. They just knew I'd watch more adult stuff, but they knew how uncomfortable I was about it, so they just knew I wouldn't do it. Right. Okay, you got me. I'll make it up to you by selling you bombs, 10 of them for 30 rubies. What do you say, huh? No, I'm good. Let me go ahead and get something for this guy. Hey, do you want a few skin stones? Can I... Oh, yeah, here we go. Awesome. Never got caught somehow. I was goody two-shoes. I did get kind of caught back when I was a kid. Not like I was not caught in the act of doing, you know what. I wasn't doing anything like that, like getting caught doing that. But what I did get caught was like having like certain websites on my computer back when I was younger, from what I remember. I think I got caught with those. Like I think my mom, I had like an iPod Shuffle on my phone back when I was younger. And my mom was going to use it. I think that she was going to try and transfer some photos to, like, my brother's school for some event he was having, and she just decided to use my phone because it was, like, easy to, like, I guess transfer photos for, like, whatever she was doing. At least that's what she told me. But she happened to find some interesting images that I had saved on that iPod Shuffle that I had there, and sorry, not iPod Shuffle, it was an iPod Touch, not a Shuffle. There wouldn't, you don't have images on a Shuffle, but it was an iPod Touch. And she found some interesting images, and she got really mad at me about it. She was like, oh, at first it was like, you know, pretty innocent, but she was like, oh, Mike, I'm very disappointed in you. It's pretty funny. And then I got like kind of low-key grounded, not like grounded, but like I got my iPod Shuffle, or my iPod Touch taken away from me for like, I think like a week or something like that. It's like, I didn't get punished that often back when I was younger, but it was pretty funny for sure. I was goody two-shoes. Granted, there was that one bad link on Cerebi.net that went to Pokemon-themed toys. Oh god, dude. Oh my god. I think that was also the summer we finally found... What was censored here? Oh, 2 girls, 1 cup. God only knows the horrors my brother see is his fellow sailors on the ship. Oh my god, dude. I have heard of the shared laptops. No. Also, I noticed the stream title. Yeah, no, exactly. This is very fitting commentary for what we're talking about on stream today. Yeah, but yeah, I got caught with like, you know, I guess like saved images on my phone back when I was younger, and also I think like getting caught on certain websites, but never in the act or anything like that. So that was pretty funny. Cool haircut, Mike. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I think you saw my haircut like 4 days ago when we hung out, but thank you anyways, man. Appreciate it. I think we all got short haircuts at the same time. Like, I think we all got together on Saturday, and we were like, oh yeah, we've got, all of us have short hair now, except for Joseph, my roommate. How you doing tonight, Kyle? Everything going well? We're telling a bunch of stories about the times that we got caught in 4K. Like, basically got caught looking at something we weren't supposed to, like looking at something naughty or something like that. Do you have any stories from back in the day, anything like that? Anything you want to share to the class? Oh gosh, no thank you. Well, speaking of 2 girls, 1 cup, Jay, yeah, my friends and I also did the 2 girls, 1 cup challenge where we watched the video when we were teenagers, I think. So we all dared each other to watch 2 girls, 1 cup, and we all got in my friend Joseph's treehouse, my roommate, back when we were younger, and we got in his treehouse and watched the video, and we all had bowls of ice cream that we were eating. So we were eating chocolate ice cream while we were watching the video as sort of a dare to see who could last the longest without throwing up. And yeah, we all watched the video, and it was absolutely disgusting, like absolutely horrid. Thankfully, I managed to be fine, but I think like everybody else in the treehouse threw up except for me. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I know Joseph threw up. I feel like my friend Matt threw up too, but I can't remember. A lot of them threw up. I can't remember exactly, but plenty of people threw up during that time. It was pretty gross, but you know me, I've got an iron stomach. Me and my mom accidentally watched a video of Mario parody where instead of Peach kissing his cheek. Why is kissing censored? I have no idea why that's censored on here. That's so funny. kissing his cheek. She moves down to the nether regions, and my mom was laughing. I just felt so uncomfortable. I left. That's hilarious. Hey, the fact that your mom kept watching is really funny, which also speaks a lot to your mom, because your mom is like a very funny sense of humor, so I could see her like watching it just to be like, that is so goofy. It's chocolate ice cream. It's chocolate ice cream. I know, it's just chocolate ice cream. It's just chocolate ice cream. Oh, gee, not the challenge. It's not real. It's just ice cream. Incredible. Yeah, no, that was horrid, for sure. Oh, you know what? I can absorb these. I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I can probably get past certain areas by absorbing those like white things in the way. Ah, of course. How silly of me. Hey, my boy, jump into that whirlwind over there. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can use the hat to make some progress. Let me see if I can do that. God, yeah. Got a lot of funny stories from the teenage years. My brother placed Meat Spin on my laptop. Oh, you got Meat Spin? Dude, that is so funny. Yeah, Meat Spin, that's a classic. I actually didn't get exposed to Meat Spin until, I think I was like 18. I think some of my internet friends showed me that when I was like 18 or whatever, and I was like, oh, wow, okay, that is definitely meat spinning right there. It definitely is meat spinning right there. You spin me right round, baby, right round, let me right round, baby, right round. Classic. Yeah, I watched a Justin Wang video on that recently about the history of that video, and it's pretty funny. Because I think it had a pretty big resurgence. Because it was really big back in like the early 2000s, and I think maybe the late 90s too, Meat Spin, showing people that. And I think that, like, from what I remember, it had a resurgence in about 2013, where it got really big again, which is probably around the time I watched it, I think. Actually, that was probably 2014, but it got really big around that time again, because apparently there was some guy at, I think, like, Florida State University or something like that, who put Meat Spin on, like, all of the public computers at his school. He was, like, an IT guy, and he put Meat Spin on every single computer, and, like, they couldn't figure out how to get it off, which is hilarious. But that is about it. I did pirate all of the Studio Ghibli movies and other anime on the laptop, given it to him by the Navy. That's smart. Very good way to go, honestly. Because back then it was kind of hard to get a hold of Studio Ghibli movies. I got lucky because I bought them on DVD. So I think I got like a bootleg collection of Studio Ghibli movies. Like, they actually were Studio Ghibli movies, and they all, like, you know, they all ran fine. I think they were great quality. I think they were like, they were probably like 720p or something like that. It wasn't the best video quality, but I had like all of them basically on DVD in this like collection that I happened to find on like eBay or something like that, which was awesome because like I was like, yeah, I've got all of the Studio Ghibli movies on DVD. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty cool, you know, because it's like it was kind of hard to get a hold of those because like I feel like the DVDs were kind of expensive, but I got this collection for like $30. It was like, that is nothing. That is an incredible deal. Even though it wasn't the best quality. Also, the Kiki's Delivery Service DVD did not work very often, which was kind of annoying. So I didn't get to watch Kiki all the way when I was younger, but then I watched it later when I was in college. I think Ari actually showed it to me. Ariana was the one that like had me watch all of Kiki's Delivery Service, and then it became like one of my favorite movies of all time. I absolutely love Kiki. Thank you, American tax dollars, for giving me the chance to watch bootlegged Luca. I still need to watch Luca. I heard that's pretty good. Oh, one thing I can't believe... Let's see. One thing I can't believe I did get in trouble for, looking up porn on the computers at the Catholic school I used to go to. Dude, no way, really? Damn, at the Catholic school, too. That is hilarious, man. So, what was the context? You're gonna have to give us a little bit more detail on this. That's pretty funny. I gotta go walk my dog, but I'll keep watching when I get back if you're still on. See you later, Mike. Awesome, thanks for stopping by, Ari. Really appreciate you coming in. And awesome, thank you for all the funny stories, too. It definitely made this night a lot funnier, too. Have a good night. I'll talk to you later. But yeah, go into more detail about that. I'm very curious. Are there any more hearts? Oh, there's some shells. Hell yeah. I'll take some shells. I really hope I get the Rock's Feather soon. That's like the best item in any Zelda game, like ever. The Rock's Feather and also the Pegasus Boots combo. That's like the best item combination of all time in any Zelda game. I absolutely love it. Oh, Jay, I know that you're going to South Carolina in a couple days. Do you have any plans for what you want to do while you're there? I know you're going to be at the beach, but do you have anything specific you want to do while you're there at all? Like, do you have any plans for like what you're planning on doing, like going to any restaurants or bars or anything like that while you're out there? Allow me jump onto this thing. Come on. Oh wait, can I not jump onto there? What? How the hell do you get over there then? Oh, you know what? I have to ride on that tornado. That's what I had to do. I didn't realize that. Okay. I think I got confused, so let me go ahead and do that again. Let's try this one more time. Alley-oop. Yacht! Yacht! Alright, there we go. And then I'll glide over to the little tornado. Awesome. Yeah, let's go. Hell yeah. Get that. With the scattered storms, hopefully a lot of nature parks. Nice, that'll be cool. Oh, ghost tours. Yeah, dude, that'll be awesome. I love the ghost tours that we had back in Savannah, Georgia. That was awesome. I really enjoyed this quite a lot. I think I also went to one in Charleston as well. I'm not sure if you're going to be over in that area, but the ones in Charleston were very fun as well. I like that a lot. Dropping with a lot of good seafood. Nice. Are you going with any friends? Or are you going with any family members? Or are you just going by yourself? There we go. Attack that bastard. Friends. Nice. Cool. That'll be awesome, dude. I'm excited for you. I'm excited to go to the beach next week. That'll be fun. I was originally only going to stay for like 3 days, but I might actually stay longer potentially, just because I've got a lot more time than I thought I did, because I was going to go, it was going to be a weird time where I was like, oh, I'll go like in the middle of the week, because I only have a short time, because I'm going to go with my sister, and I'm not sure if she's going to have a lot of time to stick around, because she actually has to fly back to New Orleans for college pretty soon afterward, because she has like an internship down there, so she was going to stay with me for a couple days while we went there, but I figured I would actually stay a little bit longer, so I might actually go for 5 days instead of just 3 days, so yeah, we'll see what happens. It might be fun. It'll actually be kind of nice because I'm going during the week, so like getting to the beach won't be a pain in the ass, because the beach that I usually go to is usually really packed like on the weekend. So the fact that I'm actually going like on a Wednesday as opposed to leaving on like, you know, a Friday or a Saturday is going to make things way more streamlined. So I shouldn't have much traffic ideally. So I think it'll be a pretty good time at least. You got 50 rubies. You must be very happy. Hell yeah, I'm happy. Let's go, dude. 50 roots. College, plus the USS Yorktown. So I'll be in heaven because naval aviation, best aviation. Nice, dude. That's awesome. You got a piece of art. Collect 4 to make a new heart container for even more life energy. Let's go, hell yeah. But I really want to see wildlife. I need more. I can't. N or N? Cormorants and herons. Hell yeah, that'll be great, dude. There's a pond right behind my parents' house. There's always like this really beautiful blue heron that always goes down and lands right by the pond there. It's really cool. It's a great fishing spot too, actually. What about you, Dan? Do you have any plans for the summer? I know you're usually pretty busy, but are you planning on doing anything fun with your family or doing anything fun with friends? Like, as far as vacations or anything you want to do? And I get to cook for that family too, and I get to introduce them to Indian food. Cool, cool. Are you staying with a friend's family while you're down there? These things out. Oh yeah, I gotta take the water there. That's right. Let's see. Do I need to go back to the base of the mountain to unlock that? I have no idea. Yes, I haven't seen them since their wedding. Oh, cool, that's nice. Have they been married pretty recently, or did they get married pretty recently. I actually went to my buddy's wedding back in South Carolina, back in 2021, so that was really cool. I was in Columbia, South Carolina, somewhere inland. Yeah, it was right over at University of South Carolina in Columbia. Where do I shrink down to get to this thing? Oh, maybe I have to suck up these things, and then I can find, like, a place to get through. Oh, there we go. That's where I shrink down. Nice. I think I had so much trouble figuring that part out when I was a kid. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's another part here, too. Yeah, see, I would never have guessed that rock was there when I was a child. I remembered it because I remembered figuring that out later from a guide through, like a walkthrough, but I didn't remember that until just now. Shrink time. Mainly just with friends. 2018. Nice, nice. Our work schedules being all over the place makes things a little challenging, though. No, yeah, I totally get that. I know retail is not easy to find vacation time around, like, to work around. So, it's understandable. Oh, got a little Picori friend. Hell yeah. Water's life for Crennel beans. The blue beans grow when you pour water on them. But the green beans like Mount Crennel mineral water. Mount Crennel mineral water. The freshest mineral water you've ever had. Mount Crennel mineral water can be found only in the spring here on Mount Crennel. Well, really, the spring is closer to the base of Mount Crennel. The spring is closer to the base of Mount Crennel. Oh, so I have to go back and get that water again. I feel like I'm going up and down this mountain so many times. It's kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest, but that's fine. So I guess I need to have the water from the base of the mountain actually get it to grow, so it's kind of annoying, but whatever. Oh, unless it's actually... Maybe it's inside of this thing, too. I guess let's take a look real quick. Do you have any ideal vacation spots that you usually like to go to? Like, do you have, like, a place that you and your family like to go to for vacation whenever you do have the opportunity to do anything like that? I know you're in Kentucky, so you aren't exactly the closest to a beach, but do you have any, like, lakes or anything you go to? I'm not really sure, like, what kind of places would be, I guess, ideal for that, or rivers or anything like that. It's funny, because I'm so used to having, like, a beach near me because I live on the coast, so I'm like, oh yeah, you just go to the beach. Oh wait, like, not everybody's next to a beach. But you always have rivers and lakes and stuff like that, too. I'm not, like, directly next to a beach. Like, the beach I could go to is actually, like, 3 hours away. But, there are, like, a lot of beaches you can go to, like, that are only, like, an hour away from, like, where I currently am, so it's pretty chill. Like, you just go to the bay, like the Chesapeake Bay, and then you can go to a beach immediately right there, which I haven't really been to before. I usually go to the one that's in, like, Delaware, Ocean City, Rehoboth, you know, stuff like that, basically. Yeah, the good old days of that beach. I love that beach town area. It's definitely great. I mean, Ocean City's kind of like, it's kind of a trashy town, but it's also a very nostalgic town for me at the same time. There's like a mini golf place on every block in Ocean City, it feels like. Every other building is a mini golf place for whatever reason. It's because it's like a big tourist location too, so that's a big part of it as well. But yeah, that's a big part of OC, is just that aspect, which is pretty funny. Okay, so I think that I can't go through here. Let me take a look. Oh yeah, the bean. Okay, I have to pour water on that to make it grow. So, okay, I'll go back down to the base of the mountain and do that. Yeah, Rehoboth is really cool too. I like Rehoboth Beach. It's pretty fun. They have Funland there, which is interesting because Funland and Dewey Beach, which isn't too far from there, those are actually two of the towns that were pretty big inspirations for, I think, Beach City from Steven Universe, from what I remember. It's a mix of that and Ocean City as well, especially Funland, because I think the main amusement park from there was the primary inspiration for that amusement park and a lot of the boardwalks and stuff they had around there as well, which is pretty cool. I always thought that was a cool piece of trivia that, like, oh wow, this area from where I grew up is a big part of this cartoon, which is kind of funny. Alright, I'll go back down this way. Yeah, back when I was a kid, I went to Florida a few times. my great-grandparents, like, back in the 80s, they bought this, like, very tiny condo in, I think it was, like, by Tampa, that, they bought back in the 80s just to, like, go hang out at, like, I guess whenever. They would go down there and just, like, chill, during, like, the winter months, because they lived in, like, Pennsylvania, which got, like, cold as shit during the winter. So they would go down there and, like, hang out. And after they passed, I went down there a couple times when I was a kid, but I think they sold the place a long time ago. But it was pretty interesting. It was very tiny, though. Like, I don't really know how you would enjoy yourself in there, but it wasn't bad for, I think, like, 2 old people, at least. But when we had, like, a lot of people there, it was kind of, it was pretty cramped, for sure. I have to get this water? That might be this one. Okay, let me try that. Water in your bottle. Okay, I guess I'll try that. To get rid of the fairy, unfortunately, but that's fine. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can go this way and get that water. I think that's actually what I need. Yeah, I think I have to go over there somehow. But I don't know how to get there. Oh, actually, no, I think I can go... Can I go this way? I don't know if I actually explored that area. Let me take a look. Yeah, I can probably go here. So I think I'm gonna pour... I'll go to that water and see if it's viable or not. Let me take a look. Yeah, it was barely a condo, really. It was like... I guess it was a condo, technically, but it was like a very... It was like a... It almost looked like a motel. But it was renovated into a condo, I guess. So it was very tiny. That's how I could describe this place in Tampa. It's funny, my aunt actually found some video footage of that place in Tampa, like, back when my great-grandparents first bought it back in the 80s, which is pretty cool. It was, weird that she has, like, all these videos that she's been recording for, like, I would say the last, like, 40 years, since, like, I don't know, the mid to early 80s, maybe, which is, like, pretty crazy that she's, like, been keeping up with that. But she had, like, a ton of different videos from, back in the day when my dad was a teenager, and my aunt and uncle were teenagers too, which is pretty cool. It was awesome that she kept all that stuff. We watched a bunch of those videos back when I last went to visit my my grandma and my great aunt, which was very cool. And she had like a bunch of videos from when she went to go visit Ireland for the first time, which was awesome. Yeah, it was really cool that she recorded all that stuff, and stuff from when we were kids, like on Christmas and Easter and like all that stuff. So that was really cool. It's nice that I've got all these videos backed up. I'll have to find some old videos of myself from back when I was a kid, like old footage of me back when I was very young or when I was a baby, because a lot of it is very funny. I have like, it's funny that I'm saying this, but I have like a lot of weird stories that I would tell back then when I was a kid, where I would make up stories as a kid, and my great aunt would just sit there and listen to me tell these like bizarre stories from when I was younger, and it's pretty funny how she would just sit there and listen to me babble the entire time. It's like, one time there was a caterpillar and it grew into a beautiful butterfly, and then it got run over by a car, and then a bunch of other weird stuff like that. In terms of vacations in the summer, it was usually Panama City, but I did manage to make it to Miami once. Nice, that's cool, dude. Is Panama City in Florida? I can't remember. Panama City. I can't remember exactly. Oh yeah, that's in Florida. I couldn't remember exactly. Whew. One other time it was to a place called Marco Island, and it was so boring, lol. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I went to Florida, a number of times back when I was a kid, mostly in elementary school. But yeah, we went to Tampa a couple of times for, you know, that beach trip that I went for my great-grandparents' old house, or their old condo. And then I actually went to Disneyland 2 times back when I was a kid. The first time I went to Disneyland, I think I was about, like, 7 years old, most likely. Actually, I might have been 6 years old. I can't even remember. I was like 6 or 7 years old, most likely. I think I had just gone in to first grade, so probably 6 years old, I think. But my parents drove my brother, my sister, and I to Orlando back when we were younger. And I don't remember how long the trip was. I think it was probably like... I think it was like 16 hours or something like that. It was an absurd amount of time to take 3 very young children in like a 16-hour car ride to. My dad like drove the entire way. I think I think he might have actually driven 16 hours straight. I don't remember exactly, but my dad had like an insane ethic when it came to like driving, because he used to be a truck driver back in the day. So he like could drive like forever, which is crazy. But he was willing to do it for a very long time. Like I think he went to like a few stops at McDonald's like along the way and gas stations, but he just kept driving the whole time. But the drive down was like a nightmare for my parents, because my brother and I were like throwing up like constantly and shitting and crying, and then I wasn't crying, or I wasn't shitting myself. I think I was 6, so I was past that. But my sister and my brother definitely were at the time. So like the car was like disgusting by the time we finally landed in Florida, and it was quite funny. But no, Orlando, going to Disney when I was a kid was very cool. I went for the first time when I was like 6, and then I think I went again when I was about 9 or 10. I think I was 9. Because I think it was for my sister's 4th birthday. It was around like July or something like that. And that was really cool. I liked that experience a lot. I think I went there around the time that Revenge of the Sith was about to come out, or it was around that time. There's a lot of Star Wars stuff they were promoting around them, which is pretty awesome. I like that a lot. But I haven't been to Disney since then. I mean, I think Disneyland is... sorry, not Disneyland. Disney World. Sorry, I meant to say World. I was getting it mixed up with the California one. But no, Disney World was really cool. I didn't know if I like... am that interested in going back myself personally. Like, I'm not much of an amusement park guy as an adult personally. I like them, but it's not too much of my thing. Like, a lot of roller coasters I'm not that into. I'll admit it, I'm kind of a pussy on roller coasters a lot of the time. I'll admit it right there. You know, I can often be like that. But I also just don't really find a lot of enjoyment out of them as well. I think maybe I would be open-minded to trying it more in the future, but, you know, it's not something I would go out of my way to pay like a bunch of money for, because, like, my sister spent like the entire summer saving up money from her waitress job to be able to go to Disney with her friends. I think this was like last summer, right before school, and they went, and it was a shit ton of money for her to go there, and also like to Airbnb for a couple days as well. So that was another factor on top of that. And thankfully she split an Airbnb with like 5 or 6 of her friends, so it wasn't too bad. But like, you know, the price for tickets is like insane. So it's like, you know what? I don't really need to go to Disney again if I don't have to. So it's like, I'm good. I don't mind missing it if I really had to. But it's still really cool at the same time. Like, I really enjoy the experience of going there. And I mean, I think like, it is really fun. Like, I think it's a fun thing to do, like, at least once in your life for sure. Actually, my roommate is going to go next month with his girlfriend and her parents, which is going to be really cool. So I'm excited to see what he thinks of that. I can't remember if he's been there before or not. I don't think he has. I don't remember exactly. I can't remember if he's been or not, but I'm looking forward to seeing what he thinks of it. It should be pretty cool. I found out after the fact that it's a place more for retired people, so it felt like a waste of a week. That's pretty much how it was when I was at my great-grandparents' place, because I think a lot of old people just went there during the winter, or went down there to retire. I mean, to be fair, that's a pretty large part of Florida. I've got one friend who's from Naples, Florida, I believe, and I think that area is particularly, like, very well known for just being, like, all old people, like, an entire community of just old people, essentially. Oh, can I lift this? Okay, it lifts. Oh, okay, I guess I'm strong enough to lift that. Cool. Oh, I have to move this outside. Okay, gotcha. Didn't realize that. That's good to know. Whew. I think I'm trying to remember the last time I went to Florida. I think the last time I actually stayed in Florida was probably the Disney trip, most likely. I might have gone another time, but I don't exactly remember. I'm trying to think back. I mean, I went to like an airport in Florida when I had to like make a connecting flight. But that was pretty much about it. I mean, I thought about like, I don't know, Florida's an interesting place. Obviously, it's a very weird state overall, but yeah, no, I thought about like moving to Florida just because I heard it's a little bit cheaper to live. Like back when I was like expanding my options for like where I could go to live, but after living in Georgia, like coastal Georgia, which had a lot of bad weather and like bad issues with hurricanes, not terrible, like not as bad as Florida, but like after that experience, I'm like, if I go to Florida and live there, the weather is going to be even worse with like hurricanes and stuff like that. And it's only going to get worse as time goes on with just like how bad a lot of, I don't know, just a lot of bad storms have been the last couple of years. So I'm just like, nah, I'll pass on that one. I'm good. Okay, good. They got a groove. One place I would like to see again is the Chagrin, Ohio area outside of Cleveland. Oh, nice. Is that a pretty nice, like, area for, I guess, like, seeing, like, nature and wildlife and stuff like that? Or is it just, like, a nice area around Ohio? My cousin lives in Ohio. I've actually wanted to try and go visit her at some point. Need to find some time. She came down a couple weeks ago, which is pretty fun. The only highlight of that trip was that on the way back, I got to go in a stadium where the Florida Gator football is played, so that was nice. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I always forget that Gatorade was invented there too, which is kind of funny. It took me until I was like 10 years old to realize that Gatorade was like based on gators and also based on like the Florida Gators, which I just didn't think about for like a long time. Plus, Florida isn't just the South, it's the South. No, yeah, it is pretty much the southernmost part of America, if you really think about it. At least I think it is. Let me take a look. Is Texas more south? I don't actually know if it is or not. Let me take a look. U.S. map. I mean, if you go down to like the way bottom, it technically is, I think. Yeah, it is like, it is the tippy south of America. It's the penis of America. Just the tip of America. It is more racist meth and alligators than I'm willing to handle. That is very fair. That is a fair and understandable reason. Yeah, the best export they have from Florida is definitely Moist Critical, Charlie White. The ultimate Florida man. Yeah. Boom, let's go. Amazing Middle America area, good ice cream, beautiful falls, Cedar Point, amusement parks in Amish country, Mesopotamia. I miss it. Nice, dude, that's awesome. I actually went to Pennsylvania, Dutch Amish country back when I was a kid. My mom took us there because she was like, oh, this is kind of cool. It's sort of an interesting area. They have like a lot of good food there, which they actually did. But it was definitely it was a very unique experience for sure. Like, I guess like meeting Amish people in person and kind of like going in their community. That was definitely very interesting for sure. Actually, my dad, back during like when there was a bit of a meat shortage like a few months ago, I think there was like a bit of like a, not a meat shortage, but like there was a lot more inflation going on. Like, there still is a lot of inflation going on with the world situation, but my dad was trying to like go to Pennsylvania, like the border of Pennsylvania, to go get like cheaper meat, so that way like he wouldn't have to go to the grocery store and buy it, so that way, you know, he wouldn't be as affected by inflation. So he started going to this like butcher that was in like Pennsylvania Amish country, like I think like on the border, but it was like I don't know if it was like in there, but I think maybe the vendors they had were Amish, I believe. But he kept buying meat, like chicken and stuff, like from a bunch of Amish guys there, which is pretty cool. But the meat was like super cheap, which is pretty awesome. Actually, I brought some back with me and I had that tonight. So that was cool. I miss it. They had an emu. Oh, dude, I fucking love emus. Is that a fucking emu? Yeah, that's a fucking emu. Yeah, I saw this really cute video of an emu on Twitter and on TikTok recently, which was like adorable, like a baby emu. And I had no idea how cute those things were. It's like a real life Final Fantasy chocobo. It's amazing. I wish I had a pet emu. That'd be awesome. Although I think they're pretty aggressive, because from what I understand, they had that the emu wars in Australia, which were like insane, where I think Australia literally lost to like a pack of emus who were destroying their crops, and they tried to attack these emus with like actual like assault rifles, but they failed to be able to actually fight them off, and then they just lost. I think I watched like a Sam Monella video about that. I think Sam Monella is actually from Maryland, I believe, or Delaware, or something like that. At least that's what my friend Alan told me recently. Farthest north I've been is Akron. Pretty nice place overall. Gotcha. Akron, Ohio? Is that right? I think it's correct. Akron, Ohio. Yeah, Akron, Ohio. I forgot about that. I think the furthest I've been is actually in Boston, so that was like the furthest I've been north of my life. I still haven't been to Canada yet, unfortunately, but I want to make it happen someday, so that'll be cool. I don't really know what I would do in Canada, but I mean, hey, I'd probably get some poutine. I mean, that would be great. It's funny, even though I didn't go that far north being in Boston, I did get some poutine when I was in Boston, and that was actually really good. They had some poutine at this barcade my friends and I were at And that was pretty great. I really liked it a lot. I really enjoyed poutine. It was like my first time having it. I was like, oh, this is delicious. I love that. Yeah, I'm sure I'll go to Canada someday. I mean, I'm not that interested in doing international travel right now, but I mean, if I had to travel internationally, like, safely, I mean, yeah, I'd probably do Canada, because that's probably, like, super easy. I mean, I can literally go over the border if I want to. I think the border is, like, is it, like, 8 hours from where I am? I can't really remember. I'm in Maryland right now. I'm in southern Maryland, so how far of a drive would that be? Let me take a look on Google Maps to see, like, how far of a drive would that be? Let me take a look here. Okay, my location to... let's see... Canada. I'll just type in Canada randomly. I'll see if that works. Canada. Okay, what's a good bordering area for Canada? Like Niagara Falls or something like that? It won't let me do just Canada. Okay. Alright, let's just say like, Montreal. We'll go with Montreal for right now, or Toronto or something like that. Let me take a look. Okay. My location to Montreal. Oh, wow. 7 hours. That's actually not that bad. That's actually way better than I expected. Huh, interesting. Yeah, 7-hour drive. That's actually closer than my drive to Savannah, Georgia. Like literally, that is a shorter drive than Georgia, because going to Georgia, I think it's like 8.5 hours. I think this is only like 7 hours and 20 minutes, so that's not bad at all, honestly. I went to visit Nanaimo. Nice, that's cool. British Columbia is beautiful. I've seen enough Trailer Park Boys to want to visit Halifax. Oh yeah, dude, I love Trailer Park Boys. That show's so good, so fucking funny. I need to watch more of Letterkenny. That's another funny, like, it's another pretty funny Canadian TV show about, like, some white trash guys, like, just hanging out and doing stuff. It looks pretty funny, too. I'll have to give that, watch more of that as well. I think I watched, like, the first season, and it was pretty good. My cousin keeps telling me to watch more of it, for sure. Let me go ahead and look at, okay, Toronto. How far is Toronto? Toronto is, wow, 6 hours to Toronto. That's not bad at all. Only 6 hours? That's really nothing, to be honest. Huh, interesting. Hey, maybe I'll do a road trip there. Actually, that would be pretty great. I mean, hey, I don't really want to travel internationally right now, but if I had to, I can literally drive 6 hours to Canada. So that actually would be pretty awesome, to be honest. If you go to visit Montreal, go to the Giant Underground Mall. Ooh, Giant Underground Mall. That actually sounds pretty awesome. That sounds like a Zelda dungeon or something like that. The giant abandoned underground mall, or like something from Fallout or something along the lines of that. Yeah, Montreal would be cool. I'd actually love to go there because I know a lot of game developers are in Montreal, so that's like where a lot of them do game development right now, which is pretty cool. Alright, about to make it to the top. I feel like it's some kind of climbing equipment like in the game. I feel like I do get that at some point here. Yeah, maybe I'll make a Canada trip with the boys in the future. That would actually be pretty awesome. I'll have to go when it's like not freezing though, so I'm assuming, well, I don't know, how cold would it be in the fall? I imagine it's probably bad. I mean, I think my friend Christina, she went to go visit Canada in the fall, I remember, back when I talked to her a couple years ago. And she was like, oh my god, it was so cold, I couldn't take it, it was crazy. But she's also from Puerto Rico, so I feel like her understanding of cold is a little bit different from my understanding of cold, because it's like, her cold is probably like insanely freezing. But me, I've lived in the Northeast like most of my life, so it's like, oh yeah, I know what cold is, it's fine. If you visit Montreal, go to the Giant. Oh yeah, already said that. What would you recommend as far as other places to go visit in Montreal? How many places in Montreal have you been to, by the way? I'm actually curious. Or sorry, not in Montreal, but in Canada. Sounds like you've been to a lot. I guess it makes sense. It wouldn't be too hard for you to get there since you were relatively close, being like around New England and stuff like that. You got a Kidstone piece. These mystic stones are said to bring happiness. Nice, hell yeah. If you want to get a better understanding of Canadian history, watch Canadian Heritage Minutes. They are 1-minute commercials and aired in the 90s. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah. I'll definitely give that a shot if I get the chance. Sounds fun. I know, I think I was listening to a podcast recently. They were saying, like, oh yeah, you know, I think Canada is still technically under the British Crown. Like, isn't that technically true? Like, they are, like, technically underneath, like, Britain, even though they kind of have their own government and stuff like that. Like, I know, like, they can't really enforce, like, laws much there or anything like that, but I know that they have, like, their secret escape base for, like, the royal family and stuff if anything bad happens in the UK. Isn't that correct? I can't exactly remember if that's true or not. I think I heard about that online somewhere. Well, I at least know, what was it, Prince... Is it Prince Harry? I think, like, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, I think they went to Canada to lead the royal family. So I guess they have, like, some kind of, like, sway in that area for sure. Oh, yes, got it. Hell yeah. I've never been, but given enough proximity to Canada over the years, listening to true crime podcasts, you get enough context clues. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, plus I'm sure, like, being from, like, that part of the country, like, the Northeast, you probably, like, you know, see a few more people from Canada and hear about, like, a lot of things about it, too, so that's interesting. Yeah, my perspective of Canada will always be colored by South Park's depiction of Canadians. Oh, we're gonna go have craft dinner, aren't we? I was actually researching, like, what types of foods have different names in different countries. Like, you know, we have, like, certain restaurants and food brands here that have, like, their given names, but they have, like, different names in different countries. And the reason they always mention craft dinner is because Kraft mac and cheese in America is called Kraft Dinner in Canada for some reason. I have no idea why that's the case. I'm not entirely sure. I guess there's just some cultural thing they decided to choose instead because of that, but yeah, apparently it's just called Kraft Dinner there in reality, and I didn't know that South Park was referencing that for that long for some reason. I have never been, but given... Oh yeah, I've already said that, yeah. Yeah, there was a Kraft Dinner, and then I think there was another thing that was different. Oh yeah, I think, Dan, you'll get a kick out of this. I think KFC in Kentucky Fried Chicken in, I think, Quebec, Canada, I think that's how you pronounce it, is actually PFC there instead. I think it's like a French translation of, like, how you would say something like, you know, I guess, like, chicken or something like that. Like, maybe it's poultry or something along the lines of that. But yeah, it's like PFC in just that part of the world. Oh god. We do have Tim Hortons coffee, but just the coffee bags. Oh yeah, Tim Hortons, I've heard of that. I was actually watching a video by Some Ordinary Gamers, and he was talking about how, I think, like, Tim Hortons coffee. So, from what I understand, I think Canada has more internet privacy laws than we do in America. But the basic understanding I have is that, like, obviously, we all know that there's tons of companies that are taking our information whenever we download apps or things like that on our phones. Like, everybody knows that, but I think they found out that there's this person who had a Tim Hortons app on their phone in Canada, and they had this law in Canada where you can request to see what kind of data a company's tracking from you, so that way you can see exactly what data, like, companies are taking away from you, so that way you have, like, specific information. And some of the information they had from this Tim Hortons app was apparently, like, they were tracking exactly when somebody was passing by a Tim Hortons coffee shop, or whenever they were passing by a competitor's coffee shop, and also when somebody was home and when somebody was going to work. So they knew exactly, like, where and when people were exactly when they had this app downloaded on their phone, which is crazy, because I'm sure they do this with, like, every app. The only other reason they knew it is because, like, Canadian laws are more transparent, I guess, about like you being able to get this information from these companies. So apparently that was like a weird thing they had like recently going on. But yeah, very interesting. Let's see. Become independent naturally. So the boring way. Independent naturally. That is definitely an interesting thing about it. I guess like they kind of became like more sovereign, I guess, if you would call it that. Culture-wise, Canada is literally what would happen if the Revolutionary War didn't happen. The nation just decided to become independent naturally. Interesting. So there's like no fighting back. They were just like, they just signed a couple laws and then just went from there, which is kind of interesting. Because I'm assuming they became independent in like the 1800s. I guess that would have been like after America had already become independent, I believe. So I guess the UK or Britain was basically like, yo, we don't want to fucking deal with another fucking expensive-ass war again, so go ahead and become independent. We don't really care. Which makes sense, because I think we had, like, let's see, we had the original Revolutionary War, and then we had, like, the War of 1812 with Britain, like, later on. So I think they were like, okay, we don't want to get into any more beef with any more of our territories that we own, so we'll just let you guys do your thing. So that's kind of interesting. Basically, Prime Minister MacDonald, I think, basically said in the 1840s, hey, we are a shared culture, let's try being a thing. Definitely watch Heritage Minutes, it's amazing. Ah, gotcha, interesting. Fabulous grip ring, which is perfect for a young man. You're yourself, climb in style, rubies, yeah, gotcha, okay, cool, sounds good. Hell yeah, grip ring, let's go. Awesome. Thanks a lot. More items, hell yeah. Nice, I'll look into that. Where can I watch Heritage Minutes? Is that a, let's see. Is that a podcast or is that like a, something I can find on Netflix or YouTube? Alright, I'll go this way. I don't know why. Something about this image just looks really wrong to me. Doesn't this mushroom, this stretchy mushroom, just look like a throbbing dick? Like, am I the only one seeing this right now? This is absolutely lewd and disgusting, but also very funny at the same time. Did I already go through here? No, I already did, yeah. I just used that tornado. I guess that was kind of pointless, but that's fine. YouTube, the one about the 1920 Olympics team of Icelandic Canadians winning Canada's first hockey goal is always a tearjerker. Ah, gotcha, that's cool. Yeah, my friend is really into Canadian hockey. He keeps up with like every hockey player. He's like super into it. But I know he really likes Wayne Gretzky a lot and a lot of other guys like that. I know they're not Icelandic, but they're like, you know, Canadian hockey players at least. He's a huge fan of Alexander Ovechkin, who's part of the Caps. So he's a huge like Caps fan. We were talking about going to a couple Caps games, I think like earlier in the year, but we never really got around to it. So maybe next year we'll try and go to some. I think we just kept forgetting about it, and also like there was a lot of COVID scares like earlier in the year too, so we kept kind of forgetting about it. And we're like, oh well, maybe we'll hold off for the time being, but. Later on, I definitely want to try and go to some more hockey games and some more sports games as well. I think it'd be fun. Hey, what's going on, Harry? Nothing much. We were just talking about Canadian history for some reason. I don't know how we got on that tangent, but yeah, Canadian history, I guess. Oh yeah, I have to make a clone here. I guess I can't get there yet. The Big Farmer case in Port Quackitalam, British Columbia, and I thought it was BTK. Was bad. Interesting. Another piece of Canuck media is Dark Poutine, a true crime podcast. I get a lot of context from them. Gotcha. Dark Poutine. That's pretty funny. I'm trying to think of any of their other good Canadian dishes. I feel like poutine is the only Canadian dish I even know. Besides, Kraft Dinner, which isn't technically Canadian, it's technically American, but it's Kraft mac and cheese. What's BTK? The pig farmer case in Port Quackadilam, BK. Was it like a guy feeding dead bodies to pigs, or like what exactly happened in that situation? See, I went that way. Oh, you know what? I think I have to go around and then... Oh, you know what? I think I have to go from the bottom up, because I think we came back from there and there was another slope we could climb earlier. That's probably it. Let's see. Bind, torture, kill. Oh god, Jesus Christ. Bringing the darkness to the stream tonight. Oh yeah, I can go this way. Yeah, okay, I'll try that. Front of wall, watch out for falling rocks. Oh god, Jesus Christ. Oh god. We're in the ringer now, boys. Oh god. Bum bum ba da da. Oh god, please. No, don't die. Alright, here we go. I've been on a true crime binge for a while now. Oh yeah, true crime is really cool. My sister listens to a lot of true crime podcasts. I don't really keep up with them that often, but I do like plenty of them for sure. Like, I think I mentioned I really enjoy Serial. That was a really good one. And it also took place in Baltimore, not far from me, so that was also kind of interesting to see a story that took place not too far from where I live. I mean, kind of far, like, I don't know, like 40, 50 minutes away, but, you know, semi within my vicinity, basically. Oh, thank God, I found a great fairy. Is the fairy coming? What the hell? What, do I throw my shield in or something? Do I throw my bombs? Okay, let me try that. There's always something with, this. Let me try that. Oh, okay. Did that work? Before I was able to work from home, I worked inside and listened to a lot of podcasts. Most were true crime-based. Yeah, crime show-wise, I remember when I was 16, I constantly watched Forensic Files. So now I know every high-profile case in USA, Canada, Australia, and UK. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. Oh, by the way, Jay, I remember you mentioned that one show, The Terminalist. My buddy Kyle, who was here earlier, Sloth for Days, he was telling me that show is really good too. So I keep hearing from people it's pretty solid, so I might go ahead and check it out at some point. I've been watching a lot more Amazon shows, because I just finished The Boys Season 3 the other day. That was like a fantastic season, so I'm like, oh man, I want to watch more Amazon original shows. These are pretty good. Welcome to the Adventure Spring. Did you throw the golden bomb into the spring or the silver bomb? Golden bomb, silver bomb, neither. Yes, you are honest. I must reward such an honest adventure with some of my power. You got a big bomb bag. Hell yeah, let's go. Awesome. May light shine on your quest. Can I throw anything else, or is that it? I mean, 30 bombs is still pretty great. Maybe I can throw in arrows. I don't have arrows yet, though, so that's fine. The aerospace route doesn't work out. I'll try forensics. That'd be pretty cool, actually. The books are better. Ah, gotcha. That makes sense. Usually that ends up being the case, I would say. Although, I have heard from people, as far as Amazon Original goes, I've heard that the Boys TV show, a lot of people say that the TV show is better than the comic. I've never read the comic myself, so I don't have any footing to stand to that claim, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. I really like the TV show a lot, and it's pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to the next season. It should be pretty cool. Also, Jensen Ackles was awesome in that season. It was kind of cool to see him in something outside of Supernatural, because I liked Supernatural a lot back when I was a teenager, but it's nice that he's, like, branching out and doing other things besides that, so it's pretty cool to see him in other projects as well. I do want to see the WB adaptation to DMZ. What's DMZ? Oh god, more of these guys. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Please, don't kill me. Please. Oh god. Aha! You bastard. Nothing under here. Are there anything? Is there anything under here? Let me take a look. Is that a beam? I can't tell. Come on, let me kill this thing. Damn it, won't die. Oh, there he goes. Okay, cool. And I get a little rupee out of it. Awesome. I see the books in Barnes & Noble because they're huge. DMZ is a 90s comic based on a U.S. Second Civil War set in modern day. Oh, gotcha. That's kind of cool. Oh, I'll have to look into that. Is that going to be a, let's see. Is that going to be a movie or is it going to be a TV show? Honestly, these days, I kind of prefer them making more comic book adaptations into TV shows instead, just because I feel like you can tell a longer form story with a TV show as opposed to like a movie. So personally, I would kind of prefer that with a lot more of those adaptions, but that's maybe just me. Maybe I think a TV show. Gotcha, that's cool. I think they made a Watchmen TV show. I believe that was like a couple years ago on Amazon. It was like an Amazon original Watchmen show. I don't think it was done by Warner Brothers, but I know they had the movie rights a while back. Well, it's funny because I think Amazon took a bunch of the movie rights that Warner Brothers originally had, and now they're using them for themselves because they originally had the rights to make Watchmen movies, and now they have the rights to make Lord of the Rings movies. So they're doing those now too. They're just kind of interesting. But yeah, I think I like to see more adaptions that are usually TV shows. I think it's just more ideal in my opinion, and you can just tell a longer story that way. You can, and also develop the characters a lot more as well. Oh god. Oh Jesus. This is like that episode of Powerpuff Girls where they have to fight, like, that rain that's trying to kill everybody. And they have to shrink down to, like, tiny size. How was walking your dog, Gary? Was it a good night? Or a decent walk outside? Oh, you have to push this through that way. Forgot about that. Okay, I think I would push this first. Yeah, there we go. So that's done. And then I'll have to push that out that way. Okay, then push here. Push there. Look at a little ball animation. That's cool. Are these supposed to be rocks or boulders? I have, like, no idea. Looks like a meteorite or some kind of, like, weird beetle. Oh, the demilitarized zone is in Manhattan. Oh, that's... Okay, gotcha. Oh, yeah, I forgot DMZ is the abbreviation of DMZ. Alright. Push this block over here. Good. There we go. I'm in. Let's go. There's still a lot. Oh, Jesus Christ. Past these guys. Oh, shit. These things were always a pain in the ass back when I was a kid. Alright, awesome. Killed it. Alright, I'm gonna go through here. That didn't fuck me up. Nope. Okay. I think do that and then push that one up there. Awesome. Anybody been watching any good TV shows recently? I haven't started up too much. Now that I'm done with The Boys, I definitely want to watch some new stuff as well. So I'll have to find some new TV shows I can watch in the future. Any good anime or any good live-action shows you guys would recommend? How would I push here? Oh, you know, I did find out the new chapter for Chainsaw Man finally came out recently, which I definitely want to read at some point, because Chainsaw Man is, like, one of the best manga I've ever read from the last couple of years, so definitely want to check that out when I get the chance. I'm hoping the anime ends up being good as well. It looks like it's going to be fantastic, so I'm excited. I'm very excited about that. Where do I go from here? Oh, you know, do I have to push that? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I have to push this thing. Let me try that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that makes sense. Push that, and then I think I would push this here, and then what would be ideal? I don't want to fuck this up. Oh, I know. So I push this, and then I push this, and And now I can get free. Awesome. There we go. Cool. Anything here? Nope. Okay, that's fine. I'm outside. Thank God. Please don't. Oh, God. No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, bro. Please. Kill him. Oh, God. All right, cool. Come on, give me a couple hearts. I need some hearts. God damn it. Oh, God damn it. Not again. Now I'm on my low health thing. Come on, dude. Don't kill me. Alright, die. Please die. Brother Ted, Blackadder. Oh, yeah. I remember you mentioned those. Blackadder's supposed to be really good, too. The early edition. I don't know of anything new, but there's some, old things. There's some guilty pleasures. Nice. Sounds good. Oh, wait, what? No way, dude. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can suck these, and then I can get past that way. There we go. Hell yeah. Come on, give me a heart, dude. Give me a heart. Just have a heart. Have you been watching any anime recently, Jay? I remember we used to talk about anime a lot back when we were in college, but I wasn't sure if you were keeping up with any new stuff. Come on, die, please. Come on, give me a heart. Come on, dude, give me a heart. You're red. You probably have hearts, right? Oh, god damn it. Okay. Okay. Push that up. That over here, and that this way. Come on. Gotta have something. Oh, you know what? I bet there's a fairy in here. Let me take a look. Nope. Nope, just bombs. Okay, that's fine. I'll take bombs. That's not bad. Maybe if I throw a bomb in there, that'll make it happen. Oh, okay, is that gonna work? Yes, awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing that new movie on Netflix, The Sea Beast. Oh yeah, I think, you know, it's funny that you mentioned that, because I think, what's his name? Carl Urban is apparently going to be in that too. I heard about that movie, it looks pretty good. Is that an Australian film? I have no idea. At least I know that he's in it. Actually, I think he's from New Zealand, but I don't remember exactly. The early edition was Kyle Chandler getting, the Chicago Times a day early from the future. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah. I've heard that's a really good show, actually. Yeah, he's in, like, that guy is in, like, a ton of TV shows and movies now. I think he was in, like, Friday Night Lights as well. I think, I might be wrong about that, but he's been in a lot of movies. He was also in, Godzilla as well. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. That Dan got me into that kind of recently. I think he was also in Super 8 as well, but he's been in, like, a lot of stuff that I've seen. I don't know any new anime. I can ask my brother. He's more in tune to that stuff. Ruby Volume 9 next year. Gotcha. Your Name if you haven't seen it. You know, I actually have never seen Your Name before. I've heard it's really good. It's weird that I haven't seen it because I feel like it's one of those anime movies that everybody's seen, but I just like never got around to it. But I've heard it's really good. I definitely want to watch it in the future. Yeah, Super 8's a great movie. I feel like that's kind of underrated, to be honest. I feel like it was kind of like it was almost a precursor to like the nostalgia. Oh, it wasn't like 80s. It was technically the 70s, but it kind of felt like a precursor to the sort of like Goonies, E.T. style, like, you know, coming-of-age adventures they had with like Stranger Things, like before Stranger Things like came out and became like a big thing. That's kind of the vibe that I got from the show a lot, where it very much reminded, or from the movie, where like I watched it as a kid when I was like, I think like 14 or 15, and then later on Stranger Things came out and I'm like, oh, this reminds me a lot of this, and I wouldn't be surprised if they took a little bit of inspiration, like, hey, you know, this is still a pretty popular kind of setup, like why don't we try and do something like this again? Yeah, that's a really good movie. It actually got me very emotional when I first saw it, because it's like about the main character kind of getting over the death of his mother, and then dealing with like this whole alien situation as well. But I thought that was really cool, but it also was awesome because it showed like a bunch of kids who had like a passion for movies, and that always got me really, that movie got me really into filmmaking when I was like younger, interested in like learning about films and like how films are made and all that, because I wanted to like learn how to be a filmmaker when I was younger, but like I kind of feel like I didn't really get that into it personally, like when I went to college and tried to do it. That's why I went into like more art related stuff instead. But no, I think that's really cool. Really solid movie. Where do I go? Oh, wait, I think I have to push these things. Oh, wait, come on. Come over here, dude. Oh, yeah, okay. Let me push these. Is that gonna work? No? No? Does that push? Does that work? Nope. Okay, wait, I've got an idea. Oh, okay, I know what to do. I'm gonna push this, push that, and then push this, and then there we go. Hell yeah. Yeah, Kinstone Piece, let's go. Hell yeah. Okay, and I think I go in here, and then I think I'll enter like a little Minish village just inside of here. It's over here, I believe? Let me take a look. Actually, I'm not gonna fight these guys. It's not worth it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Malari's Mine. Another Minish village. We made it. Finally, to the top of the mountain, we found another village. Ting along, ting along. Ting along dong. Ting along, ting along. Dig down, dig underground. Awesome. This mine belongs to Malari, us and the 7 apprentices. Did you ting along all this way to get your sword gun? Okay, I think I go this way. Oh, it's like the 7 dwarves. Oh, you know what? Dude, I did not get that when I was a kid. We're like, oh, his 7 apprentices. There's 7 of them. They're all miners. They all mine for, like, you know, ore and stuff like that. And they all live together on a mountain. I didn't put that together until just now. They have that and the cobbler story as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, wow, I never put that together until now. That's really cute. I like that. Dig down, dig joy underground. Got it. Okay, nothing in here. That's fine. I'm gonna wrap up the stream in just a moment, but I think we get to upgrade our sword here, so I want to do that before we end off. So we have a little bit of an accomplishment getting to this point. Oh, there's the... Oh, yeah, the miner's place is here, I think. Let me look up here. Speak if you head outside from here, you can go see the mine. Humans dug, but the boss doesn't let anyone go in there without permission. Got it. Okay. Cool. Ah, there we go. Cool. Green clothes and an odd hat. Sir, might you be young Link? I'm Malari, Master Smith. I heard you want me to reforge the sacred sword and help break a curse. I'll be needing the old sword, which holds the power of the elements first. Show me that broken Picori blade. I love all this adventure, with the rescuing of princesses and such. I'd be happy to reforge this thing into a brand new sacred blade for you. Alright, let's go. We got our new upgrade sword. Let's do it. Hell yeah. It'll take me a while to rework your sword. In the meantime, you should track down the missing elements. One of them should be in the mine the humans dug. It's not far from here. Cool. Alright, let's get started. Cool, hell yeah. It'll be a while, Link. Let's lead them to it and find that element. Awesome, cool. Alright, so we didn't get the sword right away, but we still got the sword ready to go, and we're going to be entering the mine, the next dungeon, pretty soon, so that's pretty awesome. Excited about that. Oh, that's kind of cool. It has, the sound, you can actually hear it further away, like if you go, like, far away. I didn't actually realize that was a feature in, like, old GBA games. Interesting. Alright guys, well hey, we've accomplished a lot today. We made it through the most of the mountain today. We made it right before the entrance to the dungeon, and we had a lot of funny conversations today. So it's a pretty solid pretty solid stream, not podcast. I don't know why I called it a podcast, but yeah, thank you guys for joining tonight. Really appreciate everybody who stopped by. It was really great to see some old faces and some new faces as well. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. So thank you guys, and have a great night. I'm gonna go ahead and raid somebody next. So let's see who we can find. See if anybody I know is streaming tonight. I know Brian's been streaming a lot, so maybe I'll raid him if he's on. I'll take a look and see who is or not. Let's see. Raid channels. I don't see anybody. I guess I'll go ahead and do Minish Cap. Maybe we'll get a couple of these guys. Deku Guy 75. Let's see. I guess we'll raid this guy. Yeah, we'll go ahead. He's got one person on board, so might as well. All right, guys. Have a great night. I'll go ahead and start raiding them. Oh, it's not a TV show, but it's an amazing podcast called Whitefall. Okay, got it. Sounds good. Awesome. All right. Bye, guys. Talk to you later.